Hello, welcome to CATEX TV. Today is Monday the 13th of January. Global property and casualty insurer ACE yesterday agreed to buy a 60.9% stake in Thailand's Siam Commercial Samaggi Insurance in a deal aimed at expanding the Switzerland-headquartered carrier's presence in the fast-growing Southeast Asia market. ACE expects to complete the transaction by the end of June and will then bid for the remainder of the company in accordance with Thai regulations. The deal values Siam Commercial Samaggi, owned by leading Thailander Siam Commercial Bank, at $185 million and will contribute to ACE's earnings from the outset, according to the company. The Thai insurer was founded in 1947 and focused on small and motor and small commercial business. It had gross premium income last year of $138 million. Israel has increased security for former Prime Minister Ariel Sharon's funeral near the Gaza border and has warned Palestinian rulers not to allow rocket fire during the ceremony, according to Israeli security source. The security source, who spoke to Reuters news agency on the condition of anonymity, said it was made clear to them that tomorrow would be a very bad day for anyone there to test Israel's patience. The memorial service is being held today in Parliament in Jerusalem, followed by a funeral at the Sharon family farm, southern Negev desert, about 10 kilometers from Gaza. Authorities have extended a danger zone around a rumbling volcano in western Indonesia yesterday after it spewed blistering gas further than expected, sending panicked residents streaming down the side of the mountain. Mount Sinabung's booming explosion just after midnight triggered a panic evacuation after more than 50 eruptions on Saturday sent lava and searing gas tumbling out of the volcano in northern Sumatran province down the southeastern slopes up to 3 miles away. More than 22,000 people have been evacuated from villages around the crater into several temporary shelters since authorities raised the status of Sinabung to the highest level in November. Gas and ash have ruined crops and homes in the surrounding villages. Mount Sinabung is among about 130 active volcanoes in Indonesia, which is prone to seismic upheaval due to its location in the Pacific Ring of Fire, an arc of volcanoes and fault lines encircling the Pacific Basin. Thai opposition protesters have stepped up their rallies, gathering in thousands in 7 major intersections in the capital, Bangkok, in their attempt to shut down the shutdown of Bangkok to ultimately unseat Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra. The demonstrators want the embattled Prime Minister to step down to make way for an appointed government that would oversee electoral reform to curb political dominance of a billionaire family and to tackle a wider culture of politics and money. A fast-moving wildfire destroyed at least 27 homes in Western Australia's Perth, according to officials, with one man dying as he prepared for the approaching inferno. The blaze, thought to have been started by a fallen power line in the city's wooded outskirts yesterday, was fanned by a hot, strong gust that saw 20-metre flames tear through residential streets. Western Australia's State Fire and Emergency Services said today it has been confirmed that 27 homes have been lost at this stage, but this number is expected to increase as damage assessments continue throughout the day. Wildfires are a common feature of Australia's December to February summer months, with a devastating firestorm in 2009 killing 173 people and razing thousands of homes in the southeastern Victorian state. Unseasonably early infernos broke out in the Blue Mountains west of Sydney in October last year, destroying more than 200 homes and claiming 2 lives. Heavy rains have caused the death of at least 6 people in the southern Philippines, with 8 others missing. More than 4,000 people evacuated from low-lying villages amid fears for typhoon survivors still living in makeshift shelters. Army troops, police and local authorities helped to evacuate villagers from 4 provinces and an island Mindanao region over the weekend. And finally, authorities are searching remote islands for cyclone victims after the most powerful storm to hit Tonga in decades tore through the South Pacific archipelago, flattening homes and leaving 1 person dead. Relief efforts yesterday were concentrating on Hapapi Islands between the main island of Tonga Tapu and the island of Vavau to the north, Tonga's Director of Emergency Services said. Authorities have been unable to make telephone contact with 23 islands that account for most of the inhabited islands in the Hapapi group. Well, that's all from us today. We'll be back with you at the same time tomorrow. Until then, Thank you very much, and goodbye.